Hello, my beautiful souls. Hi, happy Monday. Hi, Manu. Hello, Annie. Welcome. Hello, Michelle. Yes, Michelle, my beautiful Glow Nation. Hi, Nakisha. Hello, Christina, Renee. Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. How are we all doing? Hello, Kasha. Ciao, Chiara. Hello. How are you? Chiara, do I know you in real life? You're from Brescia. Wow, I actually know the area quite a bit, Chiara. I used to work there. I used to work there. This is so cool. Welcome. Hello, Kasha. Michelle, always a good day. Oh, bless you, Michelle. You're so kind. Hello, Melinda. Welcome. Manu, today we're doing a collective reading. So what we're reading, it's also for you. So there's no way to get it wrong. Yes, Chiara, it used to be in Lake Garda. Actually, I worked a few summers over there when I was in my early 20s. Yeah, like 19, 20, 21, pretty much the age. So yeah, hello A, and welcome everybody on the other platform. Hello Kelly Ann, welcome everyone. Today, first let us know if this is your first time with the Glow Nation. Put it in the chat box because we want to welcome you. You know, we're that kind of people. We just want to welcome you. We want to welcome you. We want to give you a hug. Welcome to the community. This is honestly one of the best places ever. Hello, Jason. Kelly, your first time. Oh, welcome. We are so happy to have you. This is a beautiful community, Kelly, and everybody else who's joining us for the first time, but maybe is not writing in the chat. Because I know you guys, that there's so many of you that are attending and are not writing in the chat. Today, I want to send you some love. Hello. Amanda as well. Welcome. Cecilia, hello. Welcome. So, oh no, Cecilia, I am so sorry to hear that. Oh, Cecilia, I'm gonna send you, can I? Yeah, a big hug. I'm really sorry to hear that, Cecilia. Sorry. Oh, sending you so much love. So much love, darling. She is coming in strong, yeah? I have no doubt. You're so open. Your energies are always so open, Cecilia. I have no doubt. Oh, bless you. So much love to you. So much love to you. Madeline, hello from Stockholm. Welcome. Oh, wow. Oh, one of your previous readers. Oh, amazing. Chiara, welcome. So this is a beautiful community. Hello, Amanda, as well. This is a beautiful community. We are all in so many different parts of the world. It blows my mind every day that we get to connect to like so many countries and so many different places in the world. So first of all that, and second thing, we're all, pretty much in different ways. We're all on a healing journey, or on a consciousness development journey, or on a spiritual journey. There are so many people from so many different backgrounds in this community, and yet what amazes me every single time is that we connect so much. We connect so much, and I think that that's just a testimony, that actually being different doesn't mean anything bad. Being different can be such a beautiful thing that enriches us, and we can share so many things, so many experiences, even through our differences, and possibly they're even richer because we are so different. And so I love that about the Glow Nation. We have the most compassionate, supportive community that you can find out there. I am so grateful to have every single one of you in this community. We've been building this for the past 2.5 years or so, and it's been just glowing. That's what it's been doing. It's been glowing. Exactly. Anyways, my name is Gloria, by the way. Hi, if we haven't met yet. Hi, I'm Gloria. Oh, there you go. Hi, and she throws the cards everywhere. So, I'm Gloria. I'm a spiritual medium and consciousness development teacher. I teach people to utilize their psychic abilities, their intuitive abilities, because I really think that that's how we were all born. We were all born like that, and somehow we got disconnected. So what I'm doing with everything that I do, is I reconnect people to that, you know, to bring them home to themselves. I really believe that when we operate from a place of being at home within ourselves, we are showing up differently in the world. We really are. There's so much less judgment, so much more freedom. We're so much more compassionate. I really truly believe it's the solution to about 99% of the world's problems. So here we go. That's why we do it. So this is our Monday appointment. Every Monday, we check in with the energies of the week ahead and we do a tarot reading. Now, this is not first year time for you as well, Kellyanne. I was just looking now on the other platform. Sorry, I missed that earlier. Hello, Jennifer. So every Monday, we connect to the energies of the week ahead. And we just see what does the universe say? What is it that we need to know, you know? And this, Jen, hi as well. Hello, Jen. And this reading is split into two parts. So the first part, we do the reading, like the actual reading. We connect with the cards and we see what comes up, what the energies are and everything. And then because we're big fans of making things happen in the Glow Nation, we use the second part of this reading for integration. So I'll go through the cards again. And I ask you coaching questions and journal prompts. I'm also a qualified coach, life, personal performance, and holistic coach. And so I weave that in, you know, I weave that in pretty much everything that I do, because I think that coaching is such an amazing and impactful modality that I really, really want to bring it. You know, I want to mix that with the spiritual modalities, because I really think that it just gives like a 360, you know, coverage of everything that we can possibly do. So without further ado, I've been shuffling for a little bit. So I want to connect to the energies of the week ahead, Spirit. What do we need to know about this week starting today? For everybody here in the audience right now, everyone watching the recording, everyone on all the platforms, what do we need to know about this week for our highest and best good, and for the highest and best good of all? What do we need to know? One more shuffle. Okay. What do we need to know? Let's see. Let's see what we have this week. Ooh, okay. Ooh, very interesting. Wow, very interesting energies, you guys. Very powerful energies as well. Ooh, let me just tune into this. I feel like, yeah, we've got two reverses to start with. And I definitely feel the reverses. I definitely feel that energy. Absolutely. Your fur babies have gathered. Annie, I love that. Annie. Hello, Jane. Hi. We love the fur babies. My fur baby is downstairs having half of her dinner. She's going to have half later. Okay. So, very, very interesting energy. Some of them are quite like intense. Let's see. So we're starting straight off with two reverse cards, and as I was saying, you know, if this is your first time tuning in, I don't always read reverses. I really have to tap into the energy of the card when I see a reverse, and if it feels like it's a reverse, then I really go into what the reverse actually feels like, you know. I don't just let it mean the opposite. That's not what it's about. So I really want to dig deeper when I see a reverse card. And these two cards I am definitely feeling, and it's coming out very strongly. Hello, Elena. It's coming out very, very strongly what these are about. So let's dive into it. So first we have a Knight of Pentacles reverse, and then an Eight of Pentacles reverse. Now, these two cards are the only Pentacle cards that we have in today's reading. Now, Pentacles is connected to the physical world, right? Is earth energy, is things materializing in the physical life, right? Now, when we have the Knight of, let's take them one by one. So when we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse, this is making me feel like, actually, both of them pair together. Both of them pair together are making me feel pretty much the same thing. This is making me feel like the efforts that we're making are not currently paying off. There's something that's feeling a little bit out of alignment, something that's feeling like we are putting a lot of work in, or maybe we're not even sure. You know, we feel like there's a lot going on, even though when we look back at it, it might feel like, actually, no, this should be manageable. Why does it feel so overwhelming, right? And it feels very much like that. It feels like very much like what we're feeling inside is not really translating into the physical world. Like there's a little bit of a blockage. There's a little bit of a blockage. Things are very, very slow at translating into the physical world at the moment. And I'm not necessarily just talking about manifesting, okay? This is not necessarily that. We're not just necessarily talking about, business deals or promotions. We're not necessarily just talking about these stuff. If it feels for you that this is the part that resonates, then yeah, take that, okay? But I feel like it's also about trying to figure out how to do something and not being able to find a solution for it. Does that make sense? This is also another way of things translating into the physical world, right? Like us trying to figure out what are the next steps, but the next steps not actually coming up, okay? Now, this is because, let me go into these two energies first. So the Knight of Pentacles is actually a card of celebration. Yeah, it's a card of celebration. It's a card that has a lot of enthusiasm. It's a grounded enthusiasm, like I'm ready to do this, I'm ready to take this to the next step, but for some reason, boom, it's not happening, right? Reverse, it's not happening. Something is blocking maybe even the creativity. You know what I mean? Maybe something is even blocking the creative thinking, you know, to get to the solution or to figure out what it is that needs to be done, you know? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card of actual work and effort, day-to-day effort that we put into things. And this energy, these two reverse, I feel like this is exactly that, right? Is the effort, that daily effort that we're trying to do, but it not translating into very much at the moment. And this could also be, as I said, this could be not translating very much, meaning that the results are taking longer to come. These could also be ideas that are taking longer to come, solutions that are taking longer to come. So it feels a bit slow, and it feels a bit that there's a bit of resistance. Hello, Brecken. Hi. And hello, Jen, as well. Hi. So it feels like there's a bit of resistance. Anami as well. Hello. It feels like that there's a bit of resistance. Yes, there's a bit of resistance. It's a bit slow at the moment. Something feels a little bit stagnant, okay? Now, we also have a page. Hello, Nicole. Welcome. And Monica as well. Hello. You're almost... Nicole, we've got a Knight of Pentacles and an Eight of Pentacles. For everybody who joined now, Knight of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles reverse, which are basically translating as we're not seeing the results yet in the physical world. Something feels like there's a bit of resistance, something feels slow, and we're not getting the solutions that we want, essentially. Now, I love that we have a Page of Wands right next to these two cards, because this is a card that says, stop overthinking. Stop overthinking, okay? Page of Wands is a card of creativity. Pure and simple, fun creativity, okay? We actually have two pages, but I'll get to the next one later, yeah? Had it to do with communication and working roles. It could also be, Madeline, if that's what's bringing up for you, communication being stagnant and something not in flow with regards to work roles and stuff, that could also very well be. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So this Page of Wands is like, you gotta stop overthinking it, okay? We are trying, I'm saying you because I feel like tarot is also speaking to me. So I'm not saying you in like a pointing a finger type way, but I'm saying like to include myself as well. So I feel that this Page of Wands is saying, hello, Maggie. Page of Wands is saying we got to stop overthinking it. We have to stop overthinking it. We're too much in our heads. Too much in our heads, okay? Too much in our heads with this. We're focusing on the problem, as in when will the solution come? How is this gonna when is this gonna manifest? Or, you know, when is the block gonna be removed? Okay, but this Page of Wands says you actually just need to focus on your actions right now, and your actions right now must include fun. If you're not having fun right now doing something, you're doing it wrong. And that's probably why the energy is stagnant, because we're too much in the head. Yeah, we're too much in the head trying to find what's next, what's the solution, how is this not coming, how is it not? And we're forgetting the element of fun. We're forgetting that for any creative thing to come through, whether it's creative solutions or actually like creating things as in like manifesting what we want to create, it has to have the element of fun, because fun is what keeps us in flow. Okay, this is also, pages also speak to the inner child, and so it's possibly another way to say your inner child is not having much fun at the moment. Your inner child might be under a lot of pressure. Your inner child might be under a lot of responsibility, and therefore it's not allowing the creative flow to happen. So getting out of the head and into the creativity, into the fun. Okay, this also makes me feel, let me know if that resonates with you as well. This also makes me feel like we could possibly be blocking this energy and blocking ourselves from finding the solutions because we have anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, because we're trying to predict. Does that make sense? Like, we're trying to predict, how am I going to do that, right? We're trying to be like 5 steps ahead. Does that make sense? Like, we're trying to be 5 steps ahead, but the solution isn't coming because universe is like, this is not who you are anymore. You're not panicking anymore. Remember when we did all of the work on identities with the past couple of moons that we had? It was all about coming into a new identity. And so universe is like, you can't do that anymore. It's not acceptable in this new identity that you're embodying. You can't panic. It's not you anymore. You're not that person anymore. The person that you are now trusts that everything is going to be okay. And trusting that everything is going to be okay means that instead of being focused on 500 steps ahead, you're focused on the fun. Yeah, we're focused on the fun. We're focused on the creativity. We're focused on the flow. But at the moment, it ain't happening. So this week is a reminder to, at least these 3 cards are a reminder that what you want to happen is not happening because of this, because you've forgotten yourself. You've forgotten that the element of fun. You've forgotten that there is a whole playful way to do this. Yeah, in whichever way it applies to your life, you've forgotten yourself, that you've putting yourself under pressure again, but that's not who you are anymore. Who you are now is the person that has fun, is the person that searches for the flow, is the person that listens to the inner child and creates from that place, not from this place. Yeah, from that place. Is this making sense? Let me see the comments a little bit. Great reminder. Move from worshipping the problem to surrendering to letting our inner child play. April, that's so very well said. That is so well said. Yes, not worshipping the problem anymore. I love how you said that. I love that. Fun, underrated, and hard to stay focused on when you're always trying to be better. But this is the thing, right? If we forget the fun, are we actually really improving? I don't think so, because we're keeping ourselves stuck in a previous version, you know? Hello, Tatiana. Hi. Pull 2 oracle cards with innocence. With innocence. Oh, I lost it. With innocence, which spoke directly to my inner child. Beautiful. that resonates. Amazing, relatable, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, you guys, it seems to be resonating. Okay, good. There's loads and loads of comments. So, okay, good. I'm happy to hear that it resonates. And Kellyanne says, yeah, absolutely. I feel that. Good, Kelly. I'm glad that it resonates with you as well. And hello, Brandy. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now I feel like we're we're moving into a little bit of the solution towards the solution. Okay, I feel like this is this week's journey. Yeah, so right now we highlighted the problem. I feel like this is the sense of this reading. Right now we've highlighted the problem. We've highlighted the main thing about this week. And what is it that it's keeping us stagnant, which is like we've taken ourselves away from the fun. And then this is so interesting. So we have 2 swords cards, both upright. Both upright. Hello, Madeline. Both upright. The first is a Page of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Swords. Okay? So Queen of Swords, easy. Card of clarity. This is what we want. Right? This is how many of us here are like, can I just have clarity? This solution is coming. You know, the solution that is here, she just wants clarity. Okay? The solution that is not coming, we're just there wishing like, can I just have clarity? Can somebody please tell me what is it that I need to do in this situation and just give me the answer? Okay? So this is what she's looking for, right? The Queen of Swords, she's like, yeah, I want the clarity. I'm ready. Make it happen, right? She's like inviting it in, right? And also Page of Swords. This is also a little bit of a new experience. Looking for a new experience. Looking for a different ways to see things. Looking at this is a new way of seeing ourselves, a new way of perceiving ourselves, right? And I feel like the solution, perhaps maybe this is what this relates to. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe the stuff that we feel a bit stuck with is the clarity, and maybe it's the fact that when we were working with these moons a few weeks ago, talking about all this new identity that was coming forward for us, and now we're like, yeah, I'm ready. Why is this identity not coming? Why is this new life experience not starting yet? You know, what is happening with that? So I feel like this is what we're looking for now, right? And Terry's like, yeah, 100%. Here's the solution. Boom, tower, right? The solution is the tower, you guys. Hello, Chloe. The solution is the tower. Okay, the solution is let it burn. Let it burn. We have to have courage. Okay, have the courage to let it fall away. Let the courage to let it fall away. And I'm referring to the thing that is blocking the fun. Yeah, what is it that is blocking the fun? If I say, stop overthinking it. Stop overthinking why the solution is so slow, right? Stop overthinking it and remember to have fun. What's the first thing that comes to mind that is blocking your fun? Yeah? What's the first thing that comes? That's the thing that needs to fall away. That's the thing that we have to burn, that we have to let go of. That's the thing. So maybe is what's blocking the fun. Maybe worry about the future, mistrust, maybe in the universe, maybe mistrust in yourself or mistrust in other people, perhaps, you know. Is it being, yeah, we already said that, projected into the future. What is it? The first, no patience. There you go, Bev is saying, right? What is the thing that's blocking the fun? Right? We can use that in a journal prompt later. Yeah. But this is the sense of it, right? So in order for us to have I cannot see the cards now. Okay. In order for us to have clarity, in order for us to really start that new lifestyle, that new life experience that we are working so hard for, we gotta let fall away what needs to fall away. Okay, so we have been stuck and stagnant and now looking for clarity, and the solution is the Tower. Let go, burn, clear away what is blocking our fun. Yes, Madeline, that is exactly that. Yeah. Oh, Anami, I'm sending you so much love, so much love. And some of these things, you know, like Anami, yeah, you know, you have my all my love and compassion, Anami, because some of these things might be very, very tough. You know, some of these things might not only be related to just yourself. You know, some of these things that you want to let go of may involve other people and may involve maybe tougher choices, may involve different things, you know? And that's tough. Anami, yes, definitely. Oh, hello. Afraid to take that first step that can be both fun and prosperous. Kelly, so for you is fear, right? Is fear. What makes you afraid? What is it fear of? Is it fear of success? Is it fear of failure? Is it fear of being exposed? What is the fear? You know? Okay. Okay. I feel like this week Spirit is like, you gotta face it. Spirit is just like, this is what you wanted. If you want that, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. Or the fear that it will not be prosperous. Yes, Kellyanne, I hear you. I hear you. Madeline says, spot on. Fear of success and becoming busy. Yes, Cecilia, that can be a big one. Fear of success is such a big one, you know, because all of a sudden because you know what? I think this is, if the fear is success, I think we really have to sit down. Hello, Laura. I think we really have to sit down and redefine success. Like, what does success really mean for us? Because very often I think that we do this thing with success, that we take other people's definition of it. And by taking other people's definition of it, then we're so scared because we're like, ooh, that version of success feels scarier because it makes me feel maybe more exposed. It makes me feel like I have to take on so much more responsibilities. It gives me anxiety, right? And so I feel like it's so important to actually define what success just means to us, you know, without anybody else's influence, you know, because your idea of success might be very different. Your idea of success might be like just ticking one item off your list in order to be able to go to bed like peaceful. That could be success, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? So I feel like it has to be brought back to ourselves, to our own definition, you know? Okay. So are we ready for the journal prompts? Let me know. Reframe our response according to our true self. Yes, Bracken. Yes. Okay. Let's start with these journal prompts. So I'm gonna put these two cards together because I feel like the message of the cards is pretty much the same, which is about that stagnation, you know, the things not coming to fruition, you know. So what is not manifesting right now? And this could be right now, despite my hard work. Yeah, despite my hard work, what is it that is not yet manifesting? Or it could be like not yet manifesting, or what is it that it's taking a long time to come to fruition? Let's name it. What is it that is taking a long time to come to fruition? Be clear and true to myself with a slight change of a hard communication situation and fear. Madeline, yes. Yes. Life partner, Reedy. Thank you for sharing that. Do you mean like that's... Do you mean that you're trying to find a life partner? Am I understanding that right, Reedy? Anami, alignment. Yes. You're open. Okay. You're open, but they're not coming. I see. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Alignment for Anami. What else, you guys? Name it. Again, you obviously, if this is your first time here, you can participate in these sessions as much or as little as you want. So if you don't feel like you want to type in your answers, you absolutely don't have to. Yeah. But we know that a lot of people do. And that's why, you know, in this community, we share a lot. Really aligning myself to my bestest version, which feels very close, but small steps to her need to be taken. Yes. 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 Where is it? What is it that is not yet manifesting or coming to fruition in your life? Clear road, no miscommunications. My desire to push myself to a better self. Thank you, Nikisha. So once we name that, let's park it for a moment, yeah? Because a lot of what coaching is about, self-mastery, April says, that's such an amazing topic, self-mastery. You know that when I first started working as a coach years and years ago, I had my social media as the self-mastery coach, because I was really into that. And then, you know, as we grow and evolve, I then pivoted and helped women heal from narcissistic abuse, from the aftermath of narcissistic abuse, and then I completely changed and I started doing what I do now. But yes, I used to be called the self-mastery coach. Recognition and respect from work and family. Thank you for sharing that, Deb. Which cards were those? Yes, sorry, Francesca. Yeah, absolutely. This was related to the Knight of Pentacles reverse and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Pentacles reverse and Eight of Pentacles reverse. This is a delay in something in our life, Francesca. This is a delay in something manifesting, a delay in something coming to fruition, some resistance, something that we feel like we're putting a lot of effort in, but there's a delay in it coming through. Yeah. So we are using this first question, what is it that is not coming to fruition, that is not manifesting despite my hard work? Because we want to raise awareness. Yeah. We want to raise awareness. Creativity, Chiara, thank you. My clarity in my parenting skills for my struggling teen. Thank you for sharing that, Kirsten. Okay. So now we raised awareness. Oh, Renee says, giving up the control of how my retirement might look like in the next 7-ish years. Yes. Kellyanne says, the very fear that what I want to do will not come to fruition despite my hard work. Therefore, I'm afraid to make the first steps. Oh, Kellyanne. Yes, I totally hear you. I totally hear. Fear can really be so paralyzing. It really can. It really can. The only way is through, darling. This is one of my favorite quotes. The only way is through. Right? The obstacles are the path. The fear itself is the path. It really is. It's not there to stop you. It's not there to be an obstacle for you. It's the actual path, you know? Bev, why do we feel that manifestation has to happen immediately? Our change of identity is a huge change, so we really need to trust. Right, Bev? I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. You can be so like impatient, be like, why is this not happening yet? Because I believe, Bev, that when we're being impatient is because we're not living in the present, because we are projecting ourselves into the future and we are looking at ourselves from the future instead of being in the now. That's what we're doing. Yeah. As above, so below, really. Yeah. Okay, so let's, but does cursor and hurt manifestations? Okay, Deb, I have a very specific belief in curses. I believe that a curse only works if you believe that it can. Yeah, because in the energetic work, everything is interconnected. Energy speaks to each other. Okay, so somebody can send you a curse, but I feel like if your energy is not open to it, then there's nothing that the curse can do to you. This is literally how I see it. Because we have to respond. In order for us to receive something, we have to respond to it. Yeah? And so only if you believe that something can harm you will actually harm you. It's all about belief. It is everything, every single thing that we experience in life is about belief. Yeah? Exactly. Exactly that, Reedy. Yeah. Yeah. You're your own shield. Absolutely. Yeah. Totally. Totally, totally. Okay. Now that we know what is it that is not coming to fruition, let's move on to this page of wands, which is like, can you just have fun? Can you please just drop the anxiety, drop the overthinking? This is a card that says all you have to do is have fun. Okay? Now, here's where we're going to use the question that I was asking before. So if you've not answered it before, answer it now. What is it that it's telling me that I cannot have fun right now? What is blocking the fun? Okay? What is telling me that now is not the time? Now is not the time to have fun. What is it? What is it that's telling me that now is not the time to have fun? What is it? Worry about the future, maybe what other people might think or say. If I have the belief that if I have fun, it means I'm going to be lazy. This is actually, you guys, this is one of the most, I feel, I've come to the realization that this is one of the most detrimental beliefs that we can hold. That fun equals laziness. Yeah. I feel that is one of the most detrimental beliefs that we can have. Because think about it. If we think that fun is being lazy, then automatically we are preventing ourselves from doing any meaningful work, any like work that feels like that comes from our soul, because it equals fun. So we're literally like almost blocking our purpose, you know? Blocking our purpose. That's what we're doing. So Yvonne, the pressure of everything that I need to do right now, I can't find a priority and it's keeping me from having fun. Other things are more important. Right, Yvonne? And I think that resonates with a lot of people. But I think that that's also the message. Like fun is the solution. Fun is why we're stuck. Sorry, the lack of fun is why we're stuck. We're stuck because we're trying to figure it out. And we're forgetting ourselves because we're not giving ourselves what we need right now, which is the fun, right? Stress of losing a 13-year job and being in a scary financial position already. Anami, I'm so sorry to hear that. Work and the fact that I need the money. Yeah. Jennifer, feeling overwhelmed by my to-do list. Yeah. Financial restrictions for Linda. Aw. Laura, can I read your answers? I just read that one. I just read that one. But the chat is going so fast that I am missing some answers for sure. Yes. Or this is too important to relax. I just saw that, Laura. But it's why it's going too fast. Too much fun makes me believe it's temporary and will fade away more quickly than it came. You guys, this is so powerful. You know, this is what it is. I think these are all beliefs. Remember that these are all beliefs. If we believe that fun is lazy or that fun is not important or that fun is not a priority, then our life will reflect that. Yeah, remember that these are all beliefs. Kellyanne says, I want to do, the very fear that what I want to do will not come to fruition despite my hard work. Therefore, I'm afraid to make the first step. That's what you said earlier. Sorry. Kellyanne also says, there is no time in my life for fun, finding employment and or jumpstarting the projects I want to do. Yeah. It's all beliefs. Fun is why you're here. Reedy, yes. That is exactly that. That is exactly that. All of the 9 to 5, you know, all of the going to work, these are all constructs that we've been sold. Yeah? These are all constructs. These are all collective beliefs that we've been sold. I understand that this is a tough thing to hear for many, many people, depending on where you are on your spiritual or healing journey. This is going to be very, very tough and very, very annoying and possibly very, very triggering to hear. but these are all constructs that we've been sold. The only thing that we are here to do, like as in like here in this life to do, is follow our purpose. And that is fun. Nobody has been given a purpose that is not fun for them. You know, like your purpose is what makes you truly happy. Your purpose is what makes you feel in flow, what makes you feel aligned. We all find that fun. Does that make sense? So yeah. Ask yourself, what's the worst thing that will happen, and work through your fears. Yes, Reedy. These are great suggestions. I've forgotten how to have fun. Yeah, it's a feeling. Oh, sometimes I feel guilty for going out and having fun instead of having a spotless house. Oh, Monica. I don't think your purpose is to have a spotless house, you know? So if you wanted to go above that, if you wanted to take the root of purpose, you can say that. You know, I really don't think your purpose is that. But you go out anyway. So that's good. That's good. Breaking fun is what brings us joy. The quiet and the non-productive actions are fun too. Yes, they are. Yes. Yes. All right. Okay. So now let's check in. Let's check in. Hello, Lily. Hi. Let's check in. Where am I? Okay. Where am I seeking clarity? Where am I seeking clarity right now with this Queen of Swords? Where am I seeking clarity? Oh, sorry, I've forgotten to put the other question in the box there. Sorry, Kellyanne, I'm gonna add it now. I've forgotten to put that there. And then that's the other question next. So you guys have all the questions on the other platform too. There you go. Okay. Regaining familiarity with my purposes. Love that. Your English is fine, Lily. Your English is fine. Where is it that we're seeking clarity? Ideas, solutions, life purpose, like Anami was saying. I think, Kellyanne, yeah, you're my actual life path, Kellyanne. If any, by the way, if any of you would like to find a bit more clarity with regards to their life purpose, astrology is a great place to start. Astrology, your own astrology birth chart is really, really a great place to start. There's so many placements that point towards life purpose, you know, depending on like what angle you want to take. But astrology chart is a great starting place. Yes, my true soul path as well. Nakisha, Yvonne, what other people expect from me so that I can have my child home? The opinions are all untrue, so it doesn't make sense, and I'm struggling to go forward without knowing. Yvonne, yes. What do you mean ourselves, but how? Madeline, can you tell me what does that mean? How do you feel about human design? Do you know what? I don't know much. I don't know too much about it, Jen, about human design. I have a friend who's more into it, and I talk to her about her astrology, and she talks to me about my own human design. So we kind of like exchange a little bit like that. And so far, what I know about myself in human design, I have to say that it does resonate. So I don't know too much about it to be 100% sure, but so far what I know does resonate. It is fascinating. It is fascinating as well. Yes. Gene keys as well. This is another, you know, one of my clients always tells me about the gene keys. But again, like another thing. I have my birth chart, but I have no idea how to understand it. Oh, Kellyanne. I know it's a bit complicated. It is a bit. I can definitely help with that. Oh, amazing, Reedy. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, seeking it in ourselves, you mean the life purpose, yeah? But how do we do that? I feel that also, okay, so if you don't want to go the astrology route, usually your life purpose, guess where it is? Guess. Anybody take a guess? What is one thing to follow to find your life purpose? Anybody take a guess? What is it? One thing, one clue to follow. Fun. Exactly. Fun. Anything that you have fun doing is your soul telling you that you should be doing more of that. And it's following the breadcrumbs, but it all starts from having the fun. So how fitting it is to this week's reading, right? Brandy says, my life path where I belong is where I am exploring this month. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Okay, so where do we want the clarity? Okay, now this is what I want my life experience to be instead of what is happening right now. What would I like my life experience to be? So I'm supposed to be a singer and a dancer then. There you go, Chloe. Done. Done. Or, you know, maybe you're supposed to incorporate that with what you do. You know, maybe you're supposed to incorporate that with what you do. Could be. Could be. What do I want my life experience to be right now? And by the way, if you look at your astrology chart, there's different layers of life purpose, yeah? There's different placements and different layers of life purpose that we look at. It's never just one defined thing. There's always like different layers and different things. Hello, Dr. Lena. I work in the arts. It's possible. It's a business too. Exactly, Brecken. Exactly. Thank you for that. Hello, Nikolaya. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you so much. Sending you so much love as well. Thank you for popping in. Thank you, thank you. So what do we want our life experience to be? Flow, abundance. There you go. Anami, joyous, a celebration. Happy, loving, wonderful, harmonious, aligned, explorative, passionate, and expansive. Yes. Jennifer, present, peaceful, loving, and joyful, expanding and aligned. Look at that. A lot of alignment. I feel like this week is a big theme, yeah? The alignment shared with people. Beautiful. Okay. So then if this is the life experience that we want to have, and abundance, of course, Anami. If that's the life experience we want to have, okay, so now let's put it all together, okay? What is it that, think about, so we went through. What is it that is not coming to fruition right now? Yeah, what feels stagnant? What is taking a long time? What is going slow? Pardon me. What is telling us that we cannot have fun? That this is not the time to have fun? Yeah? Number 2. Where is it that we're looking to gain clarity? Yeah? And what kind of life experience we want to have? Okay, the solution to all these things is the Tower. Is letting it fall away. What is it? So now the question is, what is it that needs to fall away so that I have the answers, so that I can bring alignment for all the previous questions? Does that make sense? So what needs to fall away so I can bring alignment to all the previous questions? Does that make sense in the way that I'm asking that? Like bringing alignment to the previous questions? Does that make sense? Like bringing alignment means here, it means so that this can flow, right? Bringing alignment here is so that you can have fun. Bringing alignment here is so that you can have clarity, and bringing alignment here is so that you can experience that life experience that you want. Okay? So what the solution to all these things, to have alignment in all these subjects, right, is to let something fall away. Let something crumble down, crumble away for you. Remember that you can also see the tower as yourself. That is one way to see the tower as well, right? You can also see the tower as yourself. So if you are the tower, what is it that's falling away? Let it all crumble, right? So if you're the tower and you need to get rid of something so that all of the other things can happen, what is it that you're getting rid of? Worry. So many people are saying worry. Yes, Kelly Ann is also saying constant worry. By the way, Kellyanne, I know you're there, and everybody who's on the platform where Kellyanne is, we are also on Insight Timer. That's why you probably can't see everybody's comment, and I'm like commenting, and you're like, where are these people? We are on Insight Timer as well, so I'm live on different platforms at the moment. That's why you can't see it. Yeah. So constant worry about finances as well. Fear and resistance, inhibition, worry, and the need for control. Childhood trauma. Madeline, thank you for sharing. The old me, accepting toxic situations and people. Yes. Yes. Old beliefs. Yes. It is only when these things, there's gonna be a replay, Nikolaya. I'll do a recap now, though. I'll do a recap now just before I close. Yeah. Yes, Nikolaya. Yes. Oh, where was I? I've forgotten. I've forgotten. I lost my train of thought. Anyways, the whole point was, in order to bring alignment, we need to let go of something. And that's the thing that is blocking everything from happening right now. Oh, sorry. Yes, this is what I wanted to say. That very often, letting go, letting go of what needs to crumble away simply means bringing yourself back to the present moment, because you're either regretting the past or you're trying to control the future. Yeah, you're thinking too much about the past, or we are trying to predict the future. And so the crumbling is to let both of those things go, let the past go, let the future go, and just stay right here, right now. Yeah, that's also what the crumbling also means. Staying in the present. Yeah, because if we stay in the present, we are releasing these two things. We're releasing the past and the future. And we're just saying here, right now. Yes, Jen. Right here, right now. Fear, Brandy says. Yeah, it's another big one, isn't it? Okay, so just to recap. Okay, so there are some things in our life that are currently taking a long time to manifest. There is some stagnancy. There is something that is not coming to fruition as fast. Yes, Marita. Yes. As fast as we would like them to be. There is something that we're not finding the solution for. Something's taking a long time. Yeah. And this is saying, and this is the acknowledgement of the situation, these first two cards. Yeah. And also universe is saying the reason why this isn't happening is because you're forgetting to have fun. You're forgetting yourself. You're too much in your head. You're too much trying to find a solution to what is being stagnant, that you're forgetting that actually you're supposed to have fun. Otherwise, flow doesn't really happen, right? There's supposed to be fun in your life. That's where solutions come from, right? That's where creativity comes from. It comes from that. So if it feels stagnant right now, if things are taking a long time to manifest and come into fruition, is because this is what we're forgetting. Yeah, the fun. Also, some of us might be looking for clarity. to find those solutions to make sure that we can make these happen. Yeah, we're looking for clarity. Also, for some of us, these things that are taking a long time is maybe a new version of ourselves coming to the surface. So maybe things manifesting in our life from this new version of ourselves, right? All of this is what we're looking for. And the universe is saying the solution for you to have the fun, remove the blocks, find the clarity, start the new life that you want to start, is to let it crumble, is to let go of whatever needs to be let go of so that you can move on, so that you can truly find your solutions, you can connect with yourself, you can realign, you can find the clarity, you can start the new life, and you can focus on the fun. The solution is to let it go. And to let it go can mean different things. We can be again, like there's so many people here and so many people are going to be watching this on a replay as well. So what does it mean to let go? What is it? It's going to be unique to each and every one of us. Yeah. For some of us, it's letting go of the past. For some of us, it's letting go of controlling the future. For some of us, it's both. For some of us, it's letting go of worry. For some of us, it's letting go of fear, or maybe go through the fear instead, right? Letting go of old beliefs. Letting go of what other people think, or the fear of what other people think, you know? But there's something, if we are the tower, in this case, I really feel that with today's reading, the tower represents actually us, right? We are the tower. We are the tower, and we need to burn down and let go and let crumble all the stuff that is keeping us stagnant, that is not making us move, okay? All right, my beautiful souls. I wish I could stay more, but I have to go pick up Andres from work right now because he's working less today. He's doing like a half day. And so I have to go. I have like 4 minutes to get there. I'm so sorry. Dr. Alina says, this is so true. Wait. This is so true. Working on every other thing is making me drained every day. So today I give time to myself. Oh, that's beautiful. And wrote some poetry. Dr. Alina, that's so nice. I love that. All right. Thank you so much. Sorry that I can't stay longer right now, but I am seeing you again. I am seeing you again on Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. UK time. So that means 12:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to see you again. We're going to do personal tarot and oracle readings. So if you want some clarity, if you want some guidance, come along, and we're choosing the readings randomly as usual. I'm going to see you on Wednesday. Thank you so much, everybody. Go have fun. Go have fun. That is the task for this week. If there's one thing that you're going to do this week, please drop everything and have some fun before you do anything else. Okay? I love you so much. Thank you, my beautiful Glow Nation. Thank you for your donations, for your support, for being here. Thank you, everybody on all the platform. I love you, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, everybody. Have a good one. Bye. Thank you.